No.
So, the 76ers were going to sign Allen Iverson to a 10-day contract.
I just started it. But yeah, what happened?
They were going to sign him to a 10-day contract, but the NBA wouldn't allow it because Allen Iverson failed his drug test. He showed up to the drug test. The commissioner said he showed up to the drug test high as giraffe pussy. And he pissed in the cup, passed it to the commissioner, and said, "Enjoy, killer. That's some good-ass apple juice."
That's crazy.
Only Allen Iverson, bro. Like,
oh, wow. All right, guys. Rich here with Brotherhood Reviews, and I'm back with episode 7 of Peacemaker. And I got my two cousins, Wayne and Jared, back from the last stream. Yeah, this episode was epic, man.
And short too. Short, but a lot in it.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like every one of these episodes have been jam-packed with things, though.
So
like,
much.
There's just nothing filler in there. Like,
it's so much going on. You don't really grasp, like, you grasp what's going on, but you don't really grasp everything. You're like, you think that it's longer than what it is, but it's really not. I'm
not gonna lie to you, and I don't think in any show that I've ever watched in 7 episodes, I've seen so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So much good content in 7 episodes. You know what I mean? Like, how many episodes was Loki?
6.
Loki was 6.
Yeah.
I felt like that with Loki until I watched this. Now I feel like there's just so much, you know.
Yeah.
It's just great content through the whole episode, man. It keeps you engaged the whole episode.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think it helps with, like, Loki gets, like, caught up in the whole, like, having to explain the multiple universes and all the, you know, the variants and all that shit, whereas like this show can just be strictly just a lot of information about this mission, this cow. Like, we finally got to see the cow.
Oh my god, ill.
I was terrified. I was like, that's disturbing.
That's nasty.
Like, that's disturbing.
Yeah, that's nasty. Man.
The way they were milking it, there was like 20 pumps on that.
And the fact that it looks scared. Like, that's the thing. I'm looking at something scary, and it's looking at me scared. Like, what?
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Mern.
Word, Mern, man. My man, Mern.
She gave no fucks. Like, we're just straight. What do you know about the cow? You're not gonna, whatever. Like, whoa.
It's clear you're not gonna tell me anything, so I don't have time for this.
And you try to keep it the butterfly shit. No.
Yo.
Get back here.
I
it was like, you should have just joined us.
Can't he get out of the door?
I thought I was like, he's gonna at least take somebody else over. Like,
Yeah, nah. That's why I was like, when he came out the mouth, I'm like, damn, they didn't know you were a butterfly. Why'd you just come out so quick? Like, you know what I mean?
I think they automatically get expelled from the body once the body dies, though.
Yeah, it was probably like he, like...
Because I've seen it, because we've seen it each time, like, when people die, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it just comes out of their mouth immediately.
Yeah.
I feel you. I would have
tried
to chill. I would have tried
right by the mouth, like...
Hurry up and leave. Like, go snag up another body.
Yeah.
Honestly, the look, like, getting the close-up look at the butterflies is just like, ugh. Like, to me, like, just like just so
DC.
Yeah.
So DC.
Yeah, like, they like doing creepy creatures like that. What?
It gives me vibes of, like, obviously his earlier work, Slither, but also, like, a bit of, you guys ever see The Mist? The movie?
No.
It's a
yes.
Stephen King movie where it's like
I see
town, like this mist, like just randomly comes into this town. So all these people get stuck into a store because like anybody that goes outside keeps dying, and eventually they start to show like the creatures that are like in the mist, and it's just like it gave me those kind of vibes where I'm just like, oh, like it just made my skin crawl, like just the creature design. But like honestly, like the fact that he made me care though about that little butterfly though, where it's like. Once he put his arm out to hardcore, it's just like, damn, like, R.I.P. Murray.
It's like, I'm done.
Just as I started to really fuck with the character.
Word.
Like, he was cool at first, but, you know, he was kind of the generic, like, you know, leader of the, you know, mission, but as, like, time went on, you realize the butterfly's like, oh, okay, like, wait, there's a lot
more going on. Yeah, like, this is personal for him now. Like, now that you see it, it's like, oh, he wants you to personally, like, especially like once I found out he was a butterfly, and then he was like, kill him all right now. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like you're like, wait, why are you against the butterflies if you are a butterfly? But then it's like you see, it's like, okay, like the scrolls. Like some scrolls are good, some scrolls are bad. You know, bad. But you know what I mean? Like they're not all the same.
Exactly. So it's like you really want to. I kind of really want to know now what's going on with their culture and stuff.
Yeah, like why are they here? What is their plan? Like, what are they?
Well, he said the planet was dying when he was explaining it. He said their planet was dying, so they came to the new planet.
Yeah,
and then they were just gonna live there until, plans started to change to take over the Earth.
Yeah, but now it's like, all right, you're taking over Earth, but
yeah, but like but I mean, like when I meant like that, I meant like I want to know, like, is there more than just him rebelling?
Yeah, that's because she referred to him as she said he was a
warrior. Yeah,
so I was like, okay, so if that's what they are, what are you? That was my next question. Was like,
what are you then?
Like, what do you call yourself?
Yeah, are you just a diplomat?
Yeah,
that's why you were in a position of power, because her original butterfly was like a senator or what, right? Or something like that.
Was it the senator?
I think it was the senator.
It was the senator.
Yeah.
That was the one he caught in the jar.
Yeah. So like, so like you could see that they have some sort of hierarchy.
Yeah.
And that it'll be within their system. So it'd be cool to like at least know a little bit more about it, so we can see like, because with societies like that, there's always the rebellion force. Mm-hmm. Like if you've seen Krypton, like the Krypton show that they did, they were showing that like even on Krypton they had the hierarchical society, and then they had the lower society, the people who actually like lived on the ground and the earth and stuff, and there was like they had soldiers always marching around there because they was always trying to revolt because they weren't being treated fair. So you know what I mean, with those societies, there's always the ones that are up, and then the ones that always have to eat the shit, you know what I mean? So
I'm excited to see, like, this next episode looks crazy.
Yeah,
seeing him with the shield at the end, I'm like, oh yeah, they're going all out.
Killed his father, man.
That was,
man.
Yeah, like I thought they were gonna say that for the last episode. So I was kind of surprised. Like,
I'm glad they got it done.
Me too. Because once they started the fight with how long it went, I was like, all right, well, you're gonna have to end it here somewhat. So I was like, once he had the gun at him at the end, I was like, all right, it's either kill him or arrest him. So it's one or the other. And I really don't see you doing a storyline where you arrest him, unless, again, like, I don't think it's gonna be just one season.
Yeah, neither do I. Like, especially after this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think, like, just the amount of people that you got to think about the whole police force, everybody that was in that jail. You know what I mean? And you saw how many people they started getting to build the teleporter. Mm-hmm. So with the teleporter, like, you know what I'm saying, who knows? They might have it built by the time they show up.
Yeah. Exactly. And it looked like they were getting pretty fast with it.
Yeah, exactly. Because each of them are actually superhuman now. Mm-hmm. So, like, you saw how they were just picking up huge pieces of it. So, and I like that, too. So, it's like they're actually displaying, like, okay, yeah, these are alien creatures. They have super abilities. So, one of them can hold a piece of this machine by itself, so it's not going to take them long to put it together. At all. So we already know that, and that's the great thing too. I think that this whole show, these 7 episodes, are taking course over the course of a week.
For what it seems like,
like, you know what I'm saying. So like it's even a faster paced, show, and like you don't even realize it. Kind of seems like it's been like probably 2-3 weeks, but nah, I really think it's like over the course of a week.
And what's crazy is to see the progression from like the first few episodes to now, whereas like the first few episodes, it was way more slapstick, like comedy of like, him like trying to get away from the cops and like jumping through each floor, getting all hurt, you know what I mean? To now it's like, it's this, again, like him versus his dad and all this crazy shit. It's just like, it's so crazy to see like how much this show's progressed, like, in just these 7 episodes.
For me, bro, it's the story of how he killed his brother. That was crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was nuts too.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, that made me feel for him as a character.
Yeah, John Cena stepped it the fuck up in this episode. Yeah, like, he brought it.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Personally, I was like, wow. I couldn't even believe it.
Yeah.
And
what's our little dude's name?
Judo Master.
Judo Master?
Yeah.
Yeah, that convenient story.
He's goated.
Like other than the purpose to like show where he was, like the thing, realistically they could have been like, oh, he's gone, and then he could have popped back up and still did the shit. Like, I love that you just added that just to like have it there. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
love how we just keep finding out that he's still around. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
for
Like, he
random
got
episodes,
shot.
like, where's Judo Master?
Yeah, and they showed us that scene just to show him, just to show why he left. Like, he escaped just to get a bag of Cheetos.
Yeah.
And then two dudes happen to be an asshole. He's like, all right, this is a convenience for me to take their car, and now I'll go back and beat the fuck out of it now that I have my Cheetos.
Yep.
That was really it. Like, he just went to get the Cheetos, and that was it.
Yeah, yep.
And
He was
that's
minding
just
his own business. He was minding his own business, but they had to disrespect him.
Yeah, that shit was too funny.
Oh, and the dude at the gas station just giving him the thumbs up,
yeah.
like, yeah, great job. Them guys were dicks. Those guys were dicks.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, that was so great, honestly.
I wonder if
Like,
he's gonna
that
pop
whole
up next
thing.
episode somehow. Like,
Yeah.
at the ranch where the cat
And he just
is.
starts beating the fuck out of these butterflies.
That'll.
Yep. Yeah.
But I don't think so, because he was on the side of the butterflies, though. Remember when he got captured, he was like, you don't understand, the butterflies aren't bad.
I'm sure they know what you think. Yeah, so maybe he might be with them. Yeah.
So I honestly want to know what he knows.
That's also true. Yeah, we never found out.
Yeah, because
they
it
just
doesn't
keep tying him up.
Yeah, and it doesn't, the way he acts, he doesn't act like a butterfly.
Yeah,
so
no, not at all.
so he has to be like the only normal person that actually knows what's going on,
Yeah.
which makes it very interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that he does whatever he wants to do,
Yeah,
like,
well, that
oh,
is
he
so
is
fucking
like,
funny.
I want to be like him when I grow up.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like that every time he just comes in, like, yo, he just comes in and beats stuff, ding dong bitches and starts beating the fuck out of them.
What?
And again, shout out to Hardcore, like that scene, like she
Yeah,
put
she
the
had her own-
work in on her.
He,
I was like, at first I knew like, okay, like they're definitely gonna let her get a few licks in, you know what I mean? Like, but like how, like just her, the way she was running up the wall, throwing this nigga around in the toilet, like, and smiling like William Dafoe style, like getting punched by him was like, dude, she again, she's hardcore. She's hardcore for a reason.
She was, oh my god.
Yeah.
What else?
I feel like with Hardcore, bro, like I definitely feel like she's starting to catch feelings for Peacemaker.
Oh, 100%.
And then at the same
100%
time, it's
she's
like, you know
feeling
what
him.
I'm saying? She was hurt by the Autobio thing. You know what I mean? Autobio planting the diary. Like, she really thought they were all friends, you know what I mean? But it's crazy how she knew from the start that Autobio something was up with her, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, but she made it mad. Like she said, I knew you knew. Like it was clearly obvious. Like, she knew she couldn't hide that shit.
Yeah, because she kept, like, making accusations on her and shit like that. Like, who is this? How'd she get here? Like,
Yeah, she was
what
always,
work has she put in?
she was so suspicious, but then Mern already said, like, you think I wouldn't do a background check on all of y'all? Like,
How you think butterfly brain works?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, even so, like, you could just tell, like, and even in Mern's case, like, he literally picked a good team. Like, even though they're all oddballs, and yeah, Autobio was sent there for a different purpose. He knew that they could get the job done, and I believe that they're gonna get this job.
Yeah, they're gonna.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice for them not to, so we can guarantee a season 2.
Yep.
But like,
I think they get this done, and then it's a whole new story.
Yeah, that's how I hope so too. But you know what I'm saying?
And on top of that, shout out to Economos for the fact that this nigga last time kills the gorilla with the chainsaw, and then comes in guns blazing to like all the other members. Like,
you know what I'm saying? He got. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, he got the 2 craziest kills in this whole show so far. Cut the gorilla, chainsaw, and then he massacres a whole bunch of racists. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, granted, I was like, okay, it's cool.
Guns blazing.
Word. It's cool when it's like a massacre of like regular people. Okay, he killed the enemy, but like when they're racist, like, you know what I mean? I feel like it was a different feeling.
Yeah. Well, you know, being black, you know, obviously we had that effect on us.
You know what I'm saying?
We're just gonna kind of naturally enjoy seeing that.
Yeah, see, and I really do hope it's a new storyline next season because, like, don't get me wrong, I like sometimes when there's a longevity of a storyline,
Yeah.
but sometimes it doesn't always work. Like, for me, the show Legacies, have you ever watched that?
No, I
It's a
haven't.
spin-off of Vampire Diary and the originals.
Yeah, I heard of it though.
Yeah, see, I like the show because of the originals and the Vampire Diaries, but they've been going on for 5 seasons now trying to kill the same person.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You gotta
And
move
it's
on
just
eventually.
like, okay, we get it. He's strong. You're trying to kill him. Whatever, whatever. But I want to see new bad guys. I want like another storyline, like
Something different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. You know what I
mean?
mean? So sometimes I feel like it doesn't work in every, every situation.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love the show regardless, so I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
But I feel you though, where it's like it's sometimes it's better to like. Sometimes it's better like this is what I love about streaming and the way like getting guys like James Gunn who are mainly for film, where it's like they obviously can transition to television, but what's great about like their television is they're not gonna probably look at it from like a network TV perspective.
Yeah.
It's a streams you do whatever you want, how many episodes you want. So it's like you
And
can
that's
essentially
all-
film
that's
like a
a
movie where
great
you
point.
where it's like you can have a beginning, middle, and end to your story, put it out within how many episodes it works, and then when the next season comes, you think of the new story. You know what I mean? Rather than being like, I gotta tie this. You know what I mean? Just let it happen more naturally. Like if you make the new season with the new story, weave in little things that you might have left over from the first one. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing. Is like as long as you leave the first one with the major things answered, and leave some lingering things around. Like again, like a hardcore and Peacemaker love storyline.
Exactly.
Like you can leave that lingering, and if we get a season 2, develop on it.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
it's why streaming is way better right now for television.
And the way you said it too, Ren, and I think when you're on the streaming services as opposed to like being on live TV,
Yep.
like I feel like the comedy is raunchier. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you tackle different topics. Like bro, the racism jokes and this shit. They're
Yeah.
not putting that shit on
Yeah.
live TV, bro.
No.
Like you know what I mean? So it's like I don't know. I'm a person. I like comedy. I like to laugh. You know what I mean? So it works for me, and I feel like a lot of like live TV comedy is watered down now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way more censored because like with live TV you're just flipping through programs, so you can just flip it to say like you could flip it to HBO if it was on regular, if you're watching it on regular TV.
Mm-hmm.
Peacemaker pops up and you could just hear Peacemaker saying fucking stud. And if you're a parent with a kid and they're just flipping through channels and you're like, what are you watching? You know what I mean? So like, yeah, you're right. It's easier for them to be like, okay, this is on streaming. You have to click on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then now with streaming services, everybody has their own thing. And if you're under the age, your parent has
parental shit on it still, so
ex-
you're still like secured on making sure they don't see that shit.
exactly.
And
So
you can just watch your shit on your profile. You know what I mean? Like,
yep. So that's actually the real difference and like really what helps, especially now with the whole cancel culture and parents not wanting their kids to be involved in or even be exposed to certain things. It helps them more. You know what I mean? And I was raised to, differently. Like I was taught all the wrong stuff and was told, this is bad, that was bad. But, I was taught that so I knew what to look for.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But everybody teaches differently. So, like, I don't take anybody's parenting methods,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You teach your kids. It's your kid. Do what you want with it.
Do what you want with that thing.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I haven't been intrigued by a show this much since I watched what's it called, man? The show that you had me watch on here.
Lock and Key?
No, on HBO.
On
show. I don't know why I can't remember the name right now.
Was it Titans?
No, it was
So-
a big show that everyody watched, man.
Oh,
What was it?
Euphoria?
Oh,
Nah,
no, Game of Thrones?
Yeah,
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones?
Bro, oh my god, man, I haven't been this intrigued since that show, bro.
Yeah,
That's
no.
a great one too, man.
Game of Thrones is one of the, like, when it first dropped, like, not to get sidetracked because this is about Peacemaker, but Game of Thrones is just one of those shows where it's like, you didn't think you were into it until you watched it.
Yeah.
But I feel like Peacemaker's like that too, because like even though I like comic book stuff, but I feel like this is a show for anybody. You know what I mean?
What I'm saying though is like, I haven't been this like wanting like anticipating to see the next episode since Game of Thrones. Like I was like that with other shows. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But this much anticipation for me personally since Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? Like they did an excellent job. I haven't had any complaints about this show.
Nope.
And usually Rich knows, like, I point the little, I was like, oh man, like, this guy, I hate his acting. I hate this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this show, I feel like everybody's been put in the perfect position to succeed.
Yeah.
The captain, he's hilarious.
Oh,
man.
Oh my god.
He's getting all the best like extended shits at the end lately. Like, you gotta wipe.
You gotta
especially when you're drying. You gotta really move your tush.
When you wash yourself, don't forget to scrub really hard. If you're not seeing blood, you're not doing it right.
So you start from the bottom, right? Go up, linger here in the middle for a bit. I was like, yo, this dude is. I don't know who he is, but he's fucking hilarious,
bro. He is hilarious.
Yeah, like I gotta go like do more research. And
a couple episodes back when he knocked on the window and he points to the door and Mern's like, why knock on the window? There's a door right there.
Like, come on. Yeah, like what is wrong with
like
you?
Little things like that. Like
yeah,
it's something so small like that. Like there's no curse words.
You know what
no
he gives
nothing.
me vibes of? He gives me honestly. He's the character that honestly like the tone he gives me. Obviously fits within this, show for what I'm about to say, but honestly, it gives me like Cobra Kai vibes.
Oh really?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like if you go to go rewatch like Cobra Kai and like see like the types of characters, like background characters they have and like side characters they have, he totally fits with like an old man that would hang out with Kreese type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, yeah.
Just some dorky shit. Like, I could see, like, like he just fits in that type of tone.
That guy is hilarious, bro. I don't know who he is, man, but I'm gonna look into that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look into that, and I want to see other things that he's in, and see if he's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he definitely makes me laugh. The Peacemaker's dad. The Peacemaker's dad is also kind of makes me laugh. Oh, he doesn't like. It's not.
He is hilarious.
It's not like. I don't know how I'm trying to say it. It's not like funny. The racism's not funny. Yeah. But the shit that he says is fucking hilarious. And
the way he says it, like his delivery of it is hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's 10 out of 10.
Like, you know what I mean? And like he says some really messed up things that some people might get offended by. You know what I mean? So this show might not be for everybody, but if you like comedy, like raunchy comedy,
it's simple.
And you like
not sensitive,
and you like a little bit of gore. You know what I mean? This is a great show for you, man. Yeah. It's a great show for you.
Yeah. But the thing is that you gotta love about even with the racist remarks and comments or jokes that he makes, they also establish that it's not right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you also have another character snapping right back at him, coming with a funny joke as well. So that's why I think
they definitely portray him as like a super villain.
Yeah,
100%. They don't try to like really make you. They don't they don't make you
him seem
good. Exactly.
They make you laugh at him, but you don't. Empathize.
Exactly. They don't you know what I'm saying. They don't glorify the jokes and
like,
stuff.
When people take angles like that, and I've just noticed this like really in the last couple of years, they try to make them seem like there's some type of inner thing going on between them, whether they want to be good, bad, you know what I mean, but they're still, you know what I mean, controversial.
Yep.
And this show says no.
No, this is just how I am.
Super villain.
Yep.
He's a racist. And nobody likes him except for the other racists.
And that's why they killed him, because like if you had him like lock him up, like that is trying to redeem him, you know what I mean, like make you like that. That's what eventually that's going to lead to. Whereas like not just straight up again, like he's a bad dude, he was a piece of shit to the Peacemaker. He's the reason his brother died, and he's like straight up like, all right, now like you're
and just what you said. In a lot of shows, they let these characters get redeemed. Like, you know what I mean? They become not as racist, but still like, you know what I mean? Like, or you know what I'm saying, not as hateful, but still hateful.
And I like that as for Peacemaker's character as well, because if you remember, he was saying he doesn't want to kill anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But still, as his character, he knows certain people need to die.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like I love the DC universe, because they understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? In a sense where, like, sometimes people just have to die, you know what I mean? And that there's just certain characters like the Red Hood. You know what I'm saying? He's,
or just simply the fact that it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
where it's like they know what characters to keep alive and what characters it's like, all right,
yes,
this
that's
is
a better way
done.
to say it.
Like, it's a one and done. Like, you can use this character now, but kill them, they're done, and we know what characters we want to bring back. Like, you know what I mean? We're always going to bring back Joker. We're going to bring back Lex Luthor. You know what I mean? But we can kill, Doomsday, or Metallo. You know what I mean? Like, they want to kill a Scarecrow. You know what I mean? Depending. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
it all depends on what they want to do.
True.
So
it's true.
Whereas Marvel, it's usually like, nobody really dies here.
Nope. Something's gonna happen with the universe, and Thanos is gonna show up again. We know this.
Yeah.
Like,
Thanos not coming back. It's like, come on.
Exactly.
That's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Imagine if he like had to fight Thanos and Kang. Oh my god.
Well, Thanos might fight Kang.
And then fucking Eternal shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, these niggas is fucked, honestly.
Not to get off topic again, but I did see something that said the X-Men might be coming to the MCU.
It's already been established. I'm doing a video on it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's been established since WandaVision, just to let everybody know.
Well, my thing is,
I think watch WandaVision.
All right, because you're slacking.
Well, I just think they're gonna do the same thing they did with Kingpin and Daredevil, where I think it's gonna be, because if the rumors are true, that it'll be Patrick Stewart popping up and in the classical wheelchair.
That's fire.
The thing is, that's more of like a sci-fi, more comic actor. Like, that's not something that we've ever seen in the movies, except for like a glimpse of it in Days of Future Past. But even then, it was their version of that. It wasn't the same one. So it's like, that version, what they're going to do is just have like their characters come in, like the actors come in, but it's different versions of their like variants of their characters. Basically.
Yeah, which is better in my opinion, because I wouldn't want the same exact one.
Yeah. Because again, what they're doing with Daredevil and Kingpin.
Yep.
Same shit.
Now are we talking about like the actors from the early X-Men, or the ones from the later ones where they were like younger?
That's what we're gonna have to wait and see. That's what I can't predict.
Maybe all of them. With these reshoots they're talking about.
But I don't think he would do it.
Who knows? Who knows? We're not in there. We're not there.
You're right. No, it could happen. I hope I'm wrong. I hope what I'm saying right now is completely wrong.
I don't think it's all of them, but it could be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
don't get me wrong. If he pops in, that's the only thing that could take over like the Spider-Man buzz of like the greatest thing like that. Is if Wolverine, like if you see the claws and it's Jackman, the hair, the beard, the fucking cigar, or if they went wild and put him in the suit.
I'm telling you, they might have worked it out. He might get to fight Iron Man, because they always pop on each other when they first meet.
And he has said there's rumors of Tom Cruise being Iron Man.
Yeah,
that'll be So,
but apparently, like there's also the rumors that his Iron Man would be superior Iron Man, which is like
that'll be crazy.
Which is like the greatest way. I just love how like Tom Cruise's ego just like, yeah, no, I saw the Spider-Man. It was great, all three of them. Yeah, no, I'll do Iron Man. Yeah. All right, push Mission Impossible back. Because think about it, Mission Impossible got pushed back again.
Yeah,
right around these for what?
For why?
And you saying COVID, but I don't believe it.
Yeah, and you're the bigger pusher of getting tested, being vaccinated, and all that.
That's what I'm saying. But I think he was like, yeah, no, I got to do Iron Man. And then, if I'm gonna do Iron Man, it's got to be the superior Iron Man. Like I got to be the best. I have to be like technically more powerful than yours. Like that's just hilarious. But he's Tom Cruise, so you give it to him. Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying? He's earned it.
Yeah. And then if you have but like, you know what I'm saying? That's just my, you know what I'm saying? I just think like you said, the success of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
the reshoots, the pushbacks. You never know what could happen in this one.
Yeah.
But let's get back on the Peacemaker because I feel like we're going.
We keep going off. That's all good.
It's nerd shit.
Yeah, man, gets into the conversation, and then you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You can't help yourself, you know.
Are you not entertained?
I brought that once. I brought it up.
Are you not entertained?
It's hard when there's so much shit to talk about.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for the future that's coming. You know what I mean with movies and shows and.
Shit, they just announced officially in May is Obi-Wan.
Word?
Yeah. So basically, we
wait.
get Moon Knight.
Obi-Wan.
Yep.
I like the way that they got the flow of their shows now, because before it was a little rocky.
Yeah.
We were waiting a little too long.
And the thing is, May the 4th this year lines up on a Wednesday, which is when they've been dropping their Star Wars shit. So it's probably going to be May the 4th.
Yeah.
And it's gonna blow up the fucking internet.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of shit coming. I
still got so much stuff to watch, man. Like right now, you know, I gotta watch Euphoria.
Yeah,
I haven't started that.
Yeah, you guys gotta get on
I
that.
haven't started that at all.
I'm backed up in Euphoria.
I gotta watch
excited.
Ozark. I never watched Ozark.
Ozark's great.
I gotta start at Ozark.
I still have to watch season 4.
I just keep getting to like episode 6 and then never going back. I don't know why.
Nah, trust me.
What?
I don't know why, man. I don't know why.
So
yeah, like it's nuts.
I still gotta watch Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I still have to watch. Like, oh my
I gotta
god,
finish
man.
Boba
I got
Fett
so
too.
much stuff coming,
Yeah,
man.
Boba
And
Fett.
then I got the new Power coming.
Yeah.
Tommy Egan.
I do want to start Power eventually.
What? You haven't seen Power?
Nah.
I've only seen the first 2 seasons.
Man, bro.
It's a great show. I'm not taking nothing away from Power. It's a great show. I was just tired of watching drug stuff. You know what I mean?
I get
drug
that.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the only reason I haven't started, because it's like I want to watch it because everyone tells me it's good. I guarantee it probably is good.
It's really good. Yeah.
It's not my cup of tea in terms of like storylines.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know.
I'm
like,
just saying.
It's
man,
like
that show. There is some. And BMF, oh my god, Raising Kanan.
I heard BMF
Bro,
is really good too.
Bro, oh my god, 50 Cent is on top of his game right
yeah,
now.
Listen.
To play with.
Yeah, 50 Cent is top tier businessman.
It's just crazy to see somebody that came from technically nothing, like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Build himself into this
empire. He's his own. He's his own empire. He did what Jay-Z did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like rapping, he don't even he barely even raps.
Yeah,
you
you don't have to. Like, you know what I'm saying? There comes a point where you just don't have to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Eminem's at that point, Jay-Z's at that point, J. Cole's at that point. You know what I mean? And once you start getting involved in other business endeavors, you have long money. Now your kids, and kids is set up for the next century, as long as they don't, you know what I mean, try and fire everybody that's, you know, supposed to be balancing the books. But
Yep, sure, man.
Yeah, no, let's get back into Peacemaker though.
Yeah, we're gonna get back into Peacemaker.
So let me talk about my favorite part so far. My favorite part was when he threw the grenade and blew up the white dragon and himself. I thought he was dead.
Yo, and it's funny because as we watched it, I told you like a couple seconds before, I'm like, the white dragon's gonna kill Vigilante. And you just looked at me like you didn't want to give anything away, but I knew there was something coming here.
Yeah.
And then when he dropped the grenade and I seen it hit himself, I'm like, oh my god, no. Like, Vigilante is one of the I feel like this show needs Vigilante. You know what I mean? Because he is just, his character work is just perfect. You know what I mean? So then when he steals their car and starts driving off to the side, and he like nods off. I'm like, no, he's dead. And the second time I thought he was dead, I'm like, no, he's dead.
Same. When I watched it the first time, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, he's dead. And then when you seen him around the tree, and I'm like, oh shit, he survived. He got in the car and drove off, and then he started nodding off. I was like, damn, spoke too soon. Like, damn,
yeah, but no, Vigilante's gone, man.
Yeah, and then like what I gotta say about that is like, I knew absolutely nothing about Vigilante coming into Peacemaker, and he is probably pushing himself into. He's definitely made my top 10 of DC comic book heroes at this point now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's my favorite of the show.
He's definitely my favorite of the show.
Like, hands down, he's just so fucking funny.
But
like, he's so fucking funny.
But like, you know what I'm saying? He's a genuine like character when you come down to it, when it comes down to it, because if you look at it, he says it. He's like, I don't have emotions like that. I idolized Peacemaker and visualized my own character based off that. Peacemaker was a no nonsense. If you're a bad person, you die.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes that to the next level, and he is brutally honest about it. And like, granted, that makes him an anti-hero because he kills people, but
and enjoys it.
I think that.
I don't think it's the that he kills because a lot of them do, but I think it's the
that really enjoy.
Like, you think I like when I'm gouging somebody's house out? Because I do. Like, he really was enthusiastic about listen, I love to kill. Like, again, that chainsaw, he didn't know it was going to be a gorilla. He genuinely was excited to take a chainsaw and just cut people up.
Mm-hmm.
I love him. He's so sick.
Yeah.
But I love him.
I'm glad they didn't kill him off.
No.
Honestly, I think that's a great thing that he's not a full hero. Because it's like, that kind of really even adds more to his character. The fact that it's like, you're really more of an anti-hero, but you're just mad lovable. Like, like, you're not really a bad guy. Like, you're just a bad guy. You're just like a little off the chain. Like, that's it. Like he's more Riddler, if anything. You know what I mean? Like, you're not straight up psycho like Joker, but you're just not all there in the head.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But
so he's not, what's his name from fucking like, you know who he reminds me of? He's like from Rick and Morty, Crumbrobulous Michael.
Oh, Crumbrobulous!
Like, it's like, yep, I love killing. Well, here I go killing again. Like, that's the vibes like Vigilante gives me, the way he plays him, and I love it. I love it.
I could definitely see that. Yeah, that's a great description.
And it's like you said earlier when we were while we were watching it, Wayne, when just how awkward he made like certain moments like in this episode. Just like based off of like how he was like acting against like John Cena, just being like after his dad died, he's just like, this is a weird time to work on your stretching faces. It's like, he's crying, you idiot.
Oh.
Like slowly patted, just like
gentle touch. Gentle touch.
Like, dude, stop. It's creepy.
It's just amazing. They did a great job.
Oh, I hope to see him in more like comedic roles after this.
Yeah, I think he's probably done I think he's from like a comedic background too. So I think he's probably like.
He needs to play this role forever. They need to
give him a show.
Vigilante Adventure. The Vigilante Adventures. I will watch that.
You know what they should even do to make it even better? Like, shit, take this, Warner Brothers, take this idea, but like, they should just fucking do like a 4 episode, like a short, like 1 week's 2 episodes, the next week's the other 2 episodes, like a 2-parter, and just do like some kind of 2-parter special in between like this and like the next season of like his little adventures, and then lead into the season 2 of Peacemaker.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
That'd be smart.
And they could do another short of I would like another short of Vigilante, what he was doing while Peacemaker was in jail for the 4 years.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you could do like a comedy style. Like just a 4 episode of like a comedic version, or just like straight like comedy of him like going around doing different dumb shit, like different missions he tries to get while also being a busboy. You know what I mean? Like show his life at work. You know
exactly how you know what I'm saying.
From working in a restaurant, I would love to see him in a restaurant. You know, me having to work like on like servers and shit like that.
God,
you know what I mean? Like I'm thinking like that shit. Like that would be so.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. And then you could also do like like we could show, because didn't Peacemaker also say something about that's not the same suit he had last time he saw him? So we could see his old suit and the transition into the suit that we saw on Peacemaker.
You know what's crazy to me? Like how you sign a guy, a mega star like John Cena, because that's what he is now, right? He's a mega star. Yeah. Like not as high as The Rock, obviously.
But yeah, he's up there.
He's
not like a high movie star, but he's a high celebrity. It's just like. Who does
you have
John Cena.
You have John Cena for something, you're doing something right. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like the amount of
you pay him all
the amount of parents that have kids in America that at some point are into wrestling or just know about wrestling. You know, you're gonna hear the name John Cena.
I feel like
we just get pranked by the phone call shit that everyone used to do. Like
I could be wrong, but I feel like every single person, at least in America, has watched wrestling. Yeah. Like I'm not saying
aware of it enough again to know The Rock and John Cena.
Exactly.
In this generation, those are the two names you should know.
Yeah, I feel like everybody has seen wrestling at least once and knows about wrestling and knows at least the two most popular wrestlers. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know,
even people who say they don't watch it. You've at least seen something of an ad for it, and within those ads, you've either seen The Rock or John Cena.
Yep.
So it's like
my thing is
there's no escape from it. They're action figures they were action figures before they were movie stars.
Exactly. Sure.
So it's like you have seen them.
Yeah.
Like my thing is, like I'm a wrestling fan, but I don't like John Cena as a wrestler. Like I'm never a John Cena fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like as an actor, especially in like comedic roles, I feel like he's amazing.
He's found
he's amazing. Yes, he's amazing. So now you go pay him all this money to play this role, right? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then you find just a little, like somebody else just becomes like a huge star in another role. You know what I mean? That you wouldn't even expect though.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, all right, John Cena's in this. John Cena's gonna be hilarious, which he is. You know what I mean? But you don't expect this guy, you know what I mean, to really be your favorite character.
Yeah, not at all.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's how you make a star out of yourself, though. You know what I mean? That's how you get other roles. That's how you get spinoffs. That's how you get, you know what I mean?
Which he did. He got the role and got the spinoff.
Yeah, for real. And honestly, when he was cast originally, like me and you were together when we found this out. Like, we were actually
we were like John Cena.
We were like, all right, like, and then we watched it, and it was like. No, like this is him. Like
he's one of the standouts.
Yeah, like this is like sir, when there's very few people when they step into a certain role that it's like, wow, no, like that you pull that off so well, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's kind of a mixture of him and his wrestler, like his wrestler persona, John Cena, but more outspoken, because you know. Wrestler John Cena is just like a glare, say a couple words.
Well, it's funny you say that, right? Because I was actually like watching an interview with him, like an older interview, like not like recently type shit, but they were asking about like how like basically about his journey as an actor and like getting into more serious stuff. And one of the things he said about like his journey was it's all started with when WWE wanted to promote their studio. That's when they made the movie The Marine, and that he started. And he said it happened because Vince McMahon asked him to go do it to help promote WWE Studios by doing the movie. So he was like, okay, so he did it. And so at that point, he's like, all the movies he did after that were basically to help promote WWE Studios. So it was about more promoting WWE and not about the art. And he said as time went along, he realized that it had to be more about the art than it was about promoting WWE. And then that's how he just got into more serious acting and serious roles and like taking the craft more seriously.
Yeah.
So I was like that. Yeah, I mean, it's like so what you're saying. I mean, like that he's had an incredible journey of just.
Yeah, work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could tell through his wrestling, like you said, like whether you like him as a wrestler or not, his work ethic is there. Mm-hmm. You can tell he loves what he does, and you know, pretty soon he's gonna retire from You know what I'm saying? The WWE for good.
Yeah, I'm saying? He comes like once every 3 years.
You know what I'm saying? For one run, like what The Rock does. He'll show up every 5 Royal Rumbles, beat people up.
Which me personally, if I never had to see John Cena in a WWE ring again, it would be too soon. I love him as a comedic actor. You know what I mean? I just think he's overrated in the ring, but that's neither here nor there. You know, I'm an avid wrestling fan. You know,
the slander, yo.
But as a comedic actor, man, he's got my, got my full support.
I'm gonna have all the John Cena wrestling fans being like, "Who is he? Who is he?
Hey, man,
I want his head."
It's not a good show unless somebody stirs up some controversy. You know what I mean?
Listen, you know what I'm saying? The Rock was my favorite wrestler of all time. Like, when he stopped wrestling, I stopped watching. I like to watch a few, like, highlights of the Royal Rumbles nowadays, but I don't watch it. Like, I don't follow their story, so, you know, John Cena's all okay in my book.
It's crazy. Christian Harloff actually also, when he used to work at WWE, he actually has, like an old video clip of him in WWE with The Rock, where he's like backstage.
Oh yeah,
one of his skits.
Yeah. I think I saw that. I think you showed me that before.
Yeah, that shit was mad.
Yeah, it's
Rock he's so fucking funny.
He's amazing. But yeah, so
yeah. Overall, this episode was just I fucking loved it.
I loved it too.
I don't know where it ranks in the other episodes. Like, I'd have to think about that for a minute, but it's definitely up there. Like, this is a great episode.
Yeah,
great action, just great character development. And again, just the finale between him and his dad finally is just like
that was
bro,
just,
like
was...
the tear, like when
he's just beating on him over the.
Like you
told him, I am a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit for not killing you in your sleep.
In your sleep.
Wow. Yep.
That's
Palpatine shit, yeah.
For somebody, man.
Like nah, for real, like
piece
that.
Of shit for not ridden
that means there's been plenty of nights that
he thought about it.
Like not that, like not only that, he probably was standing over his dad's bed with the knife. Like you know what I mean? Like that's what I felt for when he said that.
Yeah,
like,
me too. And it paints that visual for you.
Yeah, it painted that picture for me when he said that, and that that's why I feel like he's come. Like he's here. This is his role. Like, you know what I mean? This this solidifies it in my mind. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like you want to act now. You know what I'm saying? You're here. You want to, after this, you want a more serious role. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just by that, you know, because sometimes it only takes one scene.
Yep. That's all they needed in that moment.
Yeah.
And they nailed it.
Yep.
Now, with the White Dragon, though, you know what it made me think about? Like, what was this guy? I seen the powers of that suit, right? And I'm like, I can only imagine the trouble that this dude was causing 20 years ago. Or 10 years ago, or whenever he was actively doing this. Yeah. I can only imagine what this guy was running around doing.
Oh, yeah. The amount of niggas that he probably killed is probably insane.
His workshop is a quantum realm.
Yeah.
Which he's probably going to move into the house. I don't see him staying in the trailer. Because if you got that room, why the fuck are you not staying at your dad's house? You take that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? Yep, we're definitely getting more of this. Now that you say that,
no way that you're leaving.
You give us that quantum room, and
you don't do that and not do more.
Kill all his pops, and you're not
moving the house. Like
what?
You can't let anybody else take the house. So it's like nah, yeah.
And then, but what that does is it gives us more of the old guy next season too, the neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh, he was hilarious.
He's back into it too.
See, we.
Yeah.
See you, James Gunn. Figured it out. Put the puzzle together.
You probably wrote all 3 seasons already. You just, you know what I'm saying? Here, have somebody else direct the rest of it. You know what I'm saying?
I go do Guardians 3.
Yeah, exactly.
And some holiday fucking special.
Word.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
So let's talk about a little bit of the setup for the next episode.
I think it's one of those. What I've noticed with the show is, like same thing with like the chainsaw joke, and then killing the the girl with the chainsaw. Just like the amount of setup they've done with like these jokes of that they've like hinted through. I feel like there's two major jokes that are going to be in this final episode in terms of like how they like come about. I think one's when he said like let's go in there guns blazing like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and shit. Like I think they're gonna have somewhat of a plan. It's gonna go awry, and it's just gonna have to. They're gonna have to end up just going guns blazing. They're gonna vigilantes be like, "See, we should have just done this from the beginning." The other one is, I think Eagly has one more dope ass sequence coming, because notice he keeps saying throughout the show, just crumble a bag of crumble a bag or something. He'll think you have chips. And everything like before, the kind of was like we've never actually seen them do that where it's like somebody crumbles something and then Eagly pops in. So I feel like a villain or something's gonna like crumble something and then just like Eagly's just gonna come in just like beak right into somebody's face, like right into the butterfly or some shit.
Yeah, that'd actually be pretty cool.
I just feel like Eagly's got one more dope sequence in him of just like
coming.
Like he keeps saying just crumble back. I don't think you have chips. It's like, why do you keep saying that? We've never actually. All we've seen you do is like feed him once, like just now in this episode.
Yeah.
But other than that, all before that, they keep saying that joke, and we haven't seen it actually come true yet.
Okay, yeah.
And that's just based off the prediction of like seeing them set up all these jokes and then paying them off like later on, like, the action sequence itself.
Yeah.
Like, I think those are two jokes that he hasn't really paid off yet.
See, and I felt like that was badass just seeing all the butterflies walk towards that cow, like how many of them there are.
Oh yeah,
and what they're about to be up against. Like,
it's funny when they were doing that, along with when you said in the beginning, like, "Oh, damn, I wish this episode was longer because we noticed how short it was."
Yeah.
That's what I was like, "Oh no!" Then, especially by that ending, next week's just gonna be all action, straight. It's probably gonna be like an hour at least, and it's gonna be just straight violence.
I think the cow's getting away.
Oh yeah, I still think the cows are getting away, or at least like they're gonna leave the door where it's like another can come through. You know, like there's gonna be something where it's like
either something's coming through,
more.
yeah.
They maybe they finally defeat it, but then they find out this wasn't their only cow, and so maybe like the next season is like starts off with them like on different missions, killing different cows and shit.
Oh my
and like now like they're used to it after the first time, so it's like again like a video game. You beat the boss, now you upgrade, so it's like the next level like that's a little bit easier.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you can get through that quicker while then getting into crazier whatever.
But with that, I feel like they would have to establish actually a rebellion then.
Which I still think they're gonna do.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. I meant like in the next episode, they would have to establish not establish it, but at least to show us like at least somebody else. Oh,
or explain it again. Like what does Judo Master know?
Yeah, exactly.
So they, like that could be an explanation. Of, like you're seeing that will be like setup of like explaining it.
Exactly.
How does Judo Master know is my thing.
Again, we don't know.
Without being taken over.
Actually saying shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
And we know for a fact. Well, not for a fact, but from what we can assume, he's not taken over by one of them. So you know too much. Speak.
Little too much. A little too much.
But
yes, I can't wait. I can't wait to see him hold that shield. You know what I'm saying? Like just start beating the fuck out of butterflies, Captain America style.
Your word, I know that's gonna be.
Yeah.
I want to really like I'm gonna be like I don't know this show like it reminded me when I first watched Titans. When it first aired, because I never thought I was gonna get a live action.
Yeah.
As first attempt, I loved it. As you know what I mean. It's not the greatest, you know what I'm saying. They've definitely stepped up their game in the last season, but it's really showing me that we can do these live actions and we can do them good.
Obscure characters.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And people will enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's what's crazy. I love this. I really love this. In terms of like DC live action shows, I don't know what one I put above this, to be honest with you. And that to me just says something about like how good I think it is in terms of like I love Nightwing, I love Robin, I love that story.
Yes.
But guess what? The reality is in terms of just overall quality of the show itself.
Yeah, this is a way better quality.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie.
Funny.
This is
like again, like, I love Titans, but like I don't really, with how long the storylines can go. Sometimes I don't really. Sometimes want to always revisit that. Whereas Peacemaker, just the jokes alone, because it's like a comedy style, like it has rewatchability more.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
That's true.
I want to rewatch it just again for like the scene when he goes off, just naming off every celebrity and fictional character that they could have locked up. Ariana Grande, Drake, Conan O'Brien, Bill Cosby. He just got out. He's not doing nothing.
Word, he's got time.
Optimus Prime, Megatron.
John.
Like,
you should be writing this down.
The fucking cunts from Riverdale. That's my favorite one. He's like, I love how that's the one where it kind of was like, okay, that last one may be true. They should all be
like up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my god. Yeah, this show's so great.
Yeah, definitely. But any other predictions for next season before we wrap it up? We've been on this for.
I mean, next episode.
Yeah.
I think they're going to definitely kill that cow.
Yeah.
I think they're definitely going to kill that cow.
Okay.
And then I think by next season we'll get a new storyline.
Okay.
I
can see either or at this point.
Yeah, I can see either or.
And at this point, it's gotten this show so unpredictable. Like other than those two jokes based on what like the pattern I've seen before. Other than that, it's like I can't really say I want to make a prediction on what this dude's gonna do because this dude's mind is so twisted along with the show already. Like,
Word.
I don't know what the fuck this nigga's gonna do.
Like, I agree with you on that, but what I'm thinking might happen is like, I think they're gonna transport the cow. I think they might wound it because like it's massive and.
Yeah, I'm really wondering how the fuck are they gonna kill it?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think one bullet is gonna like, oh my god, you should just shoot it in one of its eyes and it'll die. Like, I don't think that'll happen. So like, maybe like I definitely think they're gonna wound it. It's mad big. Like, if you miss it, you're just stuck.
Oh wait, duh! I just figured it out what they would use.
What?
Because I forgot about, or at least I forgot about it. But because
Vigilante might use the chainsaw.
Fuck it. Well, he might use the chainsaw at least at one point.
Yeah.
But the fact that we still haven't seen what all this nigga's helmets can do.
Oh yeah.
And the preview, like cover shit. I'm pretty sure was just.
I think he got rid of the helmet though. All the helmets though.
Nah, because remember, like it was only because they were tracking.
Yeah,
him.
he threw it in the air.
Once he killed his dad, there was no reason for him to track him. But I think I saw. Yeah, see, she's got one of the helmets on.
Yep, true.
And my thing is, if she's wearing one,
that means they're all gonna have.
I think they're all gonna have one. That's probably gonna show off. And with James Gunn, he's probably gonna go crazy and show off like like what each helmet does and how dope they're probably gonna.
That's crazy.
Because again, other than the Sonic Boom one, we haven't actually seen him use the helmets.
Yeah.
In terms like other than the X-ray shit too, but that was just X-ray shit.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't anything. Again, like we don't know what any of these shits are gonna.
Yeah, we've only seen two of what.
Maybe probably give it the one that makes somebody get scabies.
Scabies, yeah. I could see Vigilante putting it on. He'll be like, what? Oh, I want the one with scabies. Why? I want to make myself stronger. And then he looks at him like my dad said that.
And he's got to challenge himself. And also, wait, we also, because we didn't talk about last week's, but because the last time I was here when we did this, we talked about how, the mop guy, we didn't know if the mop guy was going to come back. And then he did in the 6th episode when he does his kid shit.
Oh, yeah,
I thought that was a great way of bringing him back, though.
Yeah,
like,
see.
Hey, by the way, can you just do me this favor? Come over here real quick. Because the person like, why the fuck is he in a class with all these kids? Which, by the way, that scene, John Cena also killed that just his comedic time with kids. He's
why
like,
do I not like you right in class? He said, because I can see right through you.
He's like, why are you my least favorite kid in class? because I can see right through you. Like, that was just so great.
Yeah.
That little kid gave him the business. Yeah. He's like, do you have an array of villains? No. Like, I just like, no, stop asking if I have villains.
No.
Oh my god. Do you have an origin story? And it has a little traumatic Yeah, no, like, again, the show is just so great.
He said, lucky your Uncle Peacemaker said he'll do anything for me. He's like, I never said that, but alright.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. But I was saying it too, because I was like, stop, he's in the intro. Like, you're in the intro, you're showing up, there's gonna be like something dedicated to you.
You know what I can totally see? I'll predict it here. For the next season. Ooh, excuse me. Is I could totally see, like, now the fact that he has friends.
Oh yeah.
And he's no longer in the trailer, right? I could totally see him having like it's like a party at his house. And then like say a little like dinner party or type shit like in the beginning of like the second season. And it's just like hardcore everybody over like for dinner type shit, and the mop guy being there, you know, and like the neighbor trying to get it, and the neighbor probably trying to get into the party. He's like, no, get the fuck out of here. Like hardcore's probably gonna come over, and he's just like, oh, she's too hot for you. Shut the fuck up, old man.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah, because his explosions on that old man this season have been
hilarious.
You old wrinkly fuck.
Yeah, he violated him.
Yeah.
I was just trying to make small talk. That's small talk? I was like, yo, wait, that's small talk? I was like, as an old person,
the old man was fucking with him the whole time.
Yo,
like, you wouldn't leave this dude alone,
I'm just looking at that, like, I'm like, I can't wait until I'm old. If you can fuck with people like that when you're an old man, like, and just be like, I was just making small talk.
This is why people don't understand. Especially with my personality. Do you know how excited I am? Like the second like I get to like 65 and up, like that point on, or at least when I start to look old.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my god, I'm gonna so abuse that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, me too, yo.
Like, I need help. Can you come over and help me? Dumbass nigga. And just like start talking wild shit to them.
No,
like, you might want to lose a few pounds. Your man like leave you. Did Grandpa just say that? Like, he's old. He's senile. He can't. It's fine. Just let him be. I'm saying like.
You guys are terrible.
For real, like you're saying, that should be the funnest last years of your life.
Like, I don't care. Like, I might as well spend my last years like fucking with my grandkids.
Yeah, like
toughen them up a little bit, you know. My grandparents did it to me. I'll do it to them.
There's no reason an old person should.
Bro, my great grandfather used to protect me all the time, bro. My mom would be mad, trying to go crazy. You know what I mean? My great grandfather, like, nope, not in this, because we live with my great grandparents. Like, not in this house. You're not about to, you know what I mean? You go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? My grandparents.
I miss my grandparents. She was lit.
You know what I'm saying? I miss my grandparents.
Facts, man. Facts.
But yeah, no,
this episode was amazing.
I love this show. Of course, my wife. I love her.
Who's the standout of this episode? Who's the standout?
This episode, I would say.
Yeah, just this episode.
I would say Hardcore and Cena.
Hardcore and Cena?
Oh, yeah, Hardcore and Peacemaker. The two of them, I would say. They're probably my like to me. They say in terms of like her for again like the fact that Myrn, you know, died. She had to step up. Again, making the decisions like, do we need to kill these people? No, you know what I mean. Like again, her action sequence, like I just thought she really stepped it up and killed it. And again, Cena with just his acting in the beginning and everything. Like again, he just really brought it. So for me, I think those are my two standouts of this episode.
I got two as well. I'm gonna go with Adebayo and Vigilante. Adebayo because she, you know what I mean, she put her story, she told everybody what it is, you know what I mean? She wants to, you know what I mean, she wants a clean slate basically. She's still going with them. She could have left. She could have left to go back with her girlfriend, but she's like, nah, this is the right thing to do. You know what I mean?
I just saw an eagle
hug a human.
Yeah.
And then your girlfriend's like, wait, with everything going on, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Vigilante for me, man, because like, he showed that he'll do anything for Peacemaker. You know what I mean?
Anything
for
Anything.
Peacemaker, man. He just blew himself up.
He really is his best friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Other than Eagly.
Like human friend.
And
Human.
then just his comedic timing is just so perfect,
Oh,
bro.
my
His
God.
comedic timing is on point, bro. He makes me laugh every episode, bro. Every episode I'm laughing at this guy, and like he just continues, you know. And it's you're a supporting character. You're not even in the starring role. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just to see that and the way he brings that to life, you know what I'm saying? And the energy he puts into playing that character,
Yeah.
that does it for me, bro. So those are my two standouts.
And also a quick shout out to Economist too for the fact that, like, what I love about him is that he, like, somebody always has to play the straight man.
Yep.
And so it's like, even if he doesn't have the funniest lines, it's like without his straight thing, like they don't have anything to bounce off of to make those jokes so fucking funny. So, you know, just shout out to him for just again like keeping like his role in the consistent. Again, he to me it's like he doesn't have much to say, but when he does talk to me, he has the funniest shit. Again with the raccoon, he's like, who knew rats could be so funny? He's like, oh, it's about as much as I predict if anybody just walked into a wild raccoon in the wild
And picked them up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. And I would say mine would be Vigilante. Definitely, he'd be, especially once he blew himself up. I was like, oh wow, okay, like he's
a real nigga.
He's for real, 100%.
He's a real dude, bro. Like he's somebody you want on your side.
Yep. And then my second one would probably be hardcore. That fight scene.
When she started climbing up the walls, I was like, oh no, she's on another level.
Yeah.
She's on a whole nother level.
Yeah, I was like all that pent up rage, like especially like, you know, from the first episode in the bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go back to this. Like, she was just having fun telling those dudes like to back off.
Mm-hmm.
She just lost a friend, and you know what I'm saying? Yes, this other person is a better fighter than her. But she got hers, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect her for that, you know what I'm saying? And
still gets tased.
you know what I'm saying? Down, you know what I'm saying? Got put down, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't going to be asleep forever.
This guy been tied up twice, shot. Now he's been tased for about 20 seconds.
Yeah, nah, he's
his
been
wherewithal is so crazy. Like, and all he wants to do is eat Cheetos.
Word.
Like,
Flamin' Hot Cheetos seems to be like his like resource of just like that's how energized. Like I got a bullet wound. Give me a bag of Cheetos.
Yeah.
Hot flaming.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I still love when he started flicking them all at him. He's like, what the fuck did they put in Cheetos? Oh, great show. Great show.
Word.
I'm excited for next week, man.
Yep. The finale is going to be amazing. I already know it.
Yeah, it's top. It's gonna. I still, no matter what I think, I still don't believe that none of that's gonna happen. Cause I really don't know what's gonna happen.
Yep.
I know they're gonna shoot at it.
I take guesses all day, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I know guns are. The only thing I can guarantee is a gun is gonna go off. Multiple guns.
And a few helmets.
Yep. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you're watching this live, don't forget to like, subscribe. And you know, we'll be doing this for the finale as well. Hopefully, if everybody's off on Thursday,
I'll be here.
Okay, so yeah. Thank you guys. And if you're watching this after the stream, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, let me know. You know, I appreciate it.